welcome to another video brought to you by Mechanic King, and today we are doing episode Eternatus series, going through with every VMax, seeing which ones work, which ones are subpar. So what we are doing is Cinderace VMax today. So what we have here, Radiant Eternatus with a 2-1-2 Chimchar, Monferno, and Infernape line, with the Infernape having the Flaming Fighter ability, putting 6 damage counters instead of 2 on your opponent's burns between turns. We have a 2-1-2 Fennekin Braixen Delphox line, and our Delphoxes are split up between Mystical Fire, so you can have that draw support for 6, and once during your turn you may leave your opponent's active Pokemon burned. So that helps with burn, automatically burning and giving 6 damage for that turn if both are in play. And then we have a 2-2 line of Centiskorch and Sizzlypede with the Overheater ability. When your opponent flips for their burn, even if it's heads, do not heal the burn. And all of this burn is because of Cinderace VMax. We can either attack with counter, which is 30 plus whatever your opponent did last turn. It has to be 2 Cinderace VMax. And then Max Pyro Ball, 170, and then your opponent's active Pokemon is burned. We're kind of leaning into the burn strategy here today. So we are doing 2 rare candies. Well, I'm sorry, 4 Evo Incense, 4 Quick Ball, 2 rare candies, 2 versus Seeker, 2 Giant Hearth, and what is the stadium here? Wella Volcano Park from Dragon's Majesty. Look at this. When this has the same effect as the Centiskorch, so that's probably the least effective, the least priority Pokemon you want getting in play, because we have this. So either way, I just definitely want them not to heal from burn. That way you can have up to 6 damage counters coming into your turn. We have 2 Blacksmith, a Boss's Orders, 4 Cynthia, a Guzma, 2 Marnie, 2 Welder, an Earth and Seal Stone, a Float Stone, a 4 Seal Stone, Muscle Band, 4 Heat Energy, and 6 Basic Fires. The reason why I'm doing Earth and Seal Stone is because, let's say they have a whole bunch of Pokemon lining their bench, you can put all of them to 100, and then essentially within a couple of turns with burn, just knock them out a lot easier. So some scenarios might require Earth and Seal Stone, some might require Forest. That is what we are working with today. And let's go ahead and get into some matches. I definitely want to see, I've definitely tweaked this deck list up a little bit, trying to see what's the best balance between draw support and supporters and stuff. So let's see how well we do today. And we definitely want to be as tanky as possible. That way if somebody tries to one-hit KO us, we can use counter. And then with the additional burn, we should be knocking them out no problem. This deck potentially could be useful with some heal, especially if we might be wanting to use counter a lot, but there just wasn't room enough for the amount of heal that I wanted. So, yeah. So we have the Quick Ball for the Radiant Eternatus, and we can start going next turn. Alright, so let's actually get this fire out of the way for Radiant Eternatus. And let's actually Quick Ball away I would hate to lose both fires, so I'm actually gonna use that and do Chimchar. Alright, so Chimchar down. And I'm hoping they don't do do anything with Fennekin. So we'll just get 2 of these guys down. Alright, let's see what we can do. I definitely would not mind maybe top decking a blacksmith, since I would like to retreat the Fennekin, and then I can blacksmith onto a Cinderace. Now what are they playing? Ooh, Pikachu. They definitely want to get the Pikachu in play this turn. Are they going to be able to build it up, though? They probably have Versus Seeker in their hand as well, because they discarded a Professor's Research and now a Guzma. What are they going to do? Guzma or yeah, Research, okay. Electro Power, man, they really are gearing up for an attack if they can get one off. They might as well use it instead of discarding it. But they have all 4 pieces now in the discard. And Vikavolt V, uh-oh. Is this going to be a Max Elixir? Field Blower, that's fine. Uh-oh, are they going to get it? Oh, they got the turn 1 attack on the Fennekin. Ah. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Shoot. Well, let's do Welder. And I can put a second Chimchar down, that's fine. But now I am out of energy, no draw support. This is not looking good, guys. And they are going to Guzma up my Cinderace VMax. Uh-oh. Now, I do have a Float Stone, but I'm not going to be able to use it because they are item locking me currently. Alright, well, I'll just slowly attach to Cinderace VMax, and if we can get an Infernape in play, our Max Pyro Ball will take a 1-hit KO on this Vikavolt. And man, they are just gearing up. Yep, and now they disconnect and they continue the item lock. Yeah, we are not going to win, guys. That is just fortunate. So, yeah, not really much we could do there against that item lock, especially so early on. They got turn 1 on us. Alright, Lotus Journey. It looks like fire. Let's see what they have in store. Yeah, let's go first here. Nothing. So we start with another Fennekin. And it looks like it's Arc Charizard VMax. Hey, we have a rare can. What is this deck? Arc, Charizard VMAX, Poison, well, no ability, Togekiss. Like, what is this? Okay, so let's do that. I will quick ball away that for Radiant E-Turn. And that's all I'll do. Get 2 Cinderace VMAXs in play. Yeah, that's why I saved Giant Hearth. Oh, how I would have loved to top deck. Let's quick ball away the Scentiscorch for Chimchar. And we are sending the rare candy to the bottom of the deck, which that is unfortunate. I will do Heat Energy, and there we are. And I will get rid of the boss for 2 fires. Okay, so no abilities for basic Pokemon, and they might need 2 more fires onto the bottom of my deck. Alright. Alright, so they're grabbing 2 cards here. I wish I had a hand disruption. They're probably going to grab some. Hey, awesome. There we go. So let's do... What do we need, guys? To leave them burned or to put 6? Let's put 6. There we go. Attach and Cynthia. Let's get Giant Hearth back on there. Alright, there we go. We are on our way. We have 1 fire in the discard for Blacksmith. They used their Arceus V star attack, or ability, for Starbirth. And it looks like no abilities. So unfortunately our Infernape Avery I mean, if we have no abilities, that's fine. Just get rid of both of our Fennekins. That's interesting that they retreated and put an energy that gets discarded at the end of the turn on their Arceus. I assume they would have a welder, but oh, they're putting it on itself. That makes more sense. But they're only putting one. All right, let's put another heat energy. And I'll blacksmith. All right, Max Pyro Ball. All right, Charizard, V-Star, and Greedent. And the path to the peak goes away. All right, I definitely want to Marnie them. Sizzlipede can go down, and Marnie. All right, and counter for 230 damage. Oh no, did they get the Charizard? Oh, and they scoop. Why would they do that? Hey, they probably still had the upper hand in that match. But, interesting. We are going up against a water deck. That is not good for Cinderace at all. I will try it, though, so we'll go ahead and go. And nothing. We have to mulligan. Sorry, guys. I don't have any scoop ups, so it was against weakness, so it probably wasn't the best matchup, so we have an excuse. All right. All right, Mockery 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So as of right now, how it stands, this deck isn't... It needs some work. It's not like just the 170 damage, even with the burn. That would be, even with 6, that would be 230. 290 coming back into my turn, so that way, with V-Stars and such, you get to attack again a different Pokemon. Let's say they don't switch out or something. If they do switch out, you're kind of whiffing the attack, so it's just not good. Okay, so let's do that for the Radiant E-turn, and we have 2 guys, which is fantastic. And let's get Quill away. Unfortunately, the Delphox, because I want because I want the Infernape. I kind of need to top deck a Fire Energy to retreat the Chimchar, though. Uh-oh. Gengar, Mimikyu, Shadow Rider, Calyrex. I've heard and they end me anyways. I've heard a lot of people complain that Gengar, Mimikyu should be banned, not that Pokemon cares for expanded anymore. But just because there's so much toxicity in that attack in getting it set up, especially with this deck. But I mean, if you want to play it, that's fine. I'm not one that cares or complains. Like, it's just another card. But I have heard people complain about wanting Gengar, Mimikyu banned. So they get rid of a Guzma, and if I know them, they will probably be attacking me with, Horror House GX. So I literally can't do anything this turn. And, that's just the toxicity of this card, but that's fine. Because you go second and you can attack, but it's essentially like going first. Because now they can just essentially take 2 turns in a row and get their Shadow Riders in play and start accelerating a whole ton of energy. So yeah, that's not the best. And to knock out this Gengar Mimikyu in 1 turn, I would need Rare Candy, Infernape, Welder, all 3 energy, 2, and then the hand attachment, plus my muscle belt. And that's just not gonna happen. 100% not gonna happen. Jeez. Okay. Alright, so we top deck Chimchar. Let's hand attach and Cynthia. Sent a Scorch. Quick Ball away the Giant Hearth for Fennekin. And we have all of our basics set up. It's just a matter of actually doing something. Not even enough to do what we need. Because again, we would need 2 energy on the Cinderace. So even if I weld her, even if I weld her for 1 and my 3 cards were another energy for hand attachment, rare candy, Infernape, we are still whiffing the knockout by 10 damage. We would need the muscle belt. So yeah, it's not looking good, guys. So they need 11 energy to be able to one-hit KO a Cinderace VMax. And right now they have 6. And they can accelerate, like, they can play like 4 energy per turn if they get another VMax in play. So they whiff on the Poltergeist, which is fantastic. So that does buy us a turn. Okay, Monferno. All right, we have the hand attachment. To get 3 prizes, we would need to have Muscle Belt and Infernape. But for that, we would need... maybe we could top deck the Delphox that gives us draw support. Or we could do Versus Seeker for Cynthia again or something, but... yeah, this is not looking good. Uh-oh. They are Guzma. They're going to Guzma us. Probably the one with no energy. Yep. And they send away both of our rare candies. You've got to be kidding me. Well, yeah, we're toast. That sucks. We are not drawing good today, guys. And like I said, this deck, without the fire acceleration with either welder or blacksmith, it's just... this deck is slow going. It's definitely Meowth VMax. I would say it's not like a 1 like Meowth VMax. It's probably like a 3. It doesn't hit too hard, and there's other strategies you can play with it. You don't have to, fall into the burn strategy. But it's... I don't know what else you would try and do. That's just my opinion. But yeah, 170 with a max damage output of like 230, 250 with a muscle belt. Or I'm sorry, a muscle band. Just like doing 250 damages. Like that's not good. Doesn't hit the numbers you need. Okay, so we start out with Sizzlipede, and that is it. No energy, no nothing. No quick ball for Radiant Eternatus, nothing. You know what? I'm gonna make a slight adjustment to the deck list just to like debulk our hands. Like, okay, so we have never used the Delphox for draw. So I'm going to get rid of 2 of those cards. And honestly, 2 of the Sizzlipedes. And what we need is more energy, honestly, and more draw. So let's do 2 more fires. And we have 4 Cynthia. I would honestly do maybe another welder and another. All right. Let's see how that works for us. All right, we'll try an improved deck list and see if that gets us any better, gives us any better of a chance. So the Manny. Let's see what the. So we did lose. And this frees up. I would rather have more trainers than more just bulk Pokemon that like we can't do anything with in our hand. So that saves us 2 Pokemon slots. We're still mulligan. We're still taking some mulligans. All right, Chimchar. Hey, if we can top deck a Quick Ball or something with the Radiant E-Turn, I like this a lot. We have the Rare Candy Infernape for turn 2. That's fine by me. Dunsparce. Oh, this is a... Uh-oh, this is a control deck, guys. Do we have it in us for control? Control mill, I would say. What we really need is Delphox and Chimchar both in this deck. Because then we can auto burn. Yeah, we can auto burn and have it do 6 damage. And then we can avoid all of these attacks. So I'm not even going to be using Cinderace VMax, which is hilarious. But I am so tempted to get this going. So yeah, let's get Infernape in play. And we have Delphox. We have Fennekin. Fantastic, yeah. Let's do this. Rare Candy. And Marnie. Oh, that's too bad. If we had a way to get Fennekin out, we have the Rare Candy Evo Incense. Oof, that hurt. Okay. Hey, we have Boss, okay. We need Fennekin out. That's the only 2 Pokemon we need. And I hope that they don't discard Fennekin. Oof, jeez. Well, there's Braixen. Alright. Boss. And we don't discard anything because they get hit from burn. Welder. Okay. Versus Seeker. For Brock's Grit. Aha! There we go. Quick Ball away. Forest Sealstone. For Fennekin. And Burst Punch. So next turn, we won't even need to be attacking anymore. We just automatically burn them, and that's it. I'm really wanting to see how this plays out, because then their rescue scarfs don't matter. The ability from Final Dig doesn't matter. The ability from Cursed Shovel doesn't matter. Nothing matters. All right, Evo Incense for Delphox, and that is hilarious. Okay, guys. Mystical Touch for 6. Done. And they scoop! Woo! Yep, that's all I needed. Very... I don't even care. I don't even care that this is a Cinderace video. That is hilarious. I'm gonna end it there, guys. That's too funny of a of a game, and yeah, that combo just essentially is gonna one-hit KO burn all of their Pokemon, and it was hilarious. So I'm just gonna end it there. You know, Cinderace VMax is not the best. I'm just gonna say it. It's not the best, even with those strategies. But that was pretty hilarious doing that. I figured out pretty much right away what I needed to do in order to win, and I didn't let them do what they needed to. So honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. So, you know, if you guys want to see more kind of clunky, crazy videos and kind of cool type of win conditions like that, man, please continue viewing the series. I very, very much appreciate it. For all of those who view my channel and my videos, I definitely love making different decks and trying out, you know, there's so many creators out there that only post their wins, and I'm like, you know what, let's do the grind. Let's see what works, see what doesn't. And honestly, some of my decks just straight up suck, and I'm not going to deny that. And this is more for like cool, like, let's get those ideas out there. Can Radiant Eternatus play and win with certain VMax? Well, I'm going to go through them all and see. Man, that snort, and please, if you want a video that actually 100% is so great and works, try out my Radiant Eternatus with Snorlax. That is insane. And even my Radiant Eternatus with Rillaboom VMax, there's a really great combo there. Check it out for yourselves, and until next time, this is the Machamp King.